Potential gank coming in topside. 1-1-3. What do you got?
Skipped his entire topside for this. He knew the wave was pushing in. Naku trying to flash away. He's going to get locked up. Permafrost stuns him. And there is First Blood. BDS secure it.
1-1-3 makes an early impact in topside.
Vitality want to make a play in the next few minutes and use that advantage.
Hilly?
They can. Hilly's going to use the oracles here. Locked up with the Glacial Prison. And Hylissang's dead. And that's well played by BDS. Yeah, but BDS kind of cheated tempo a little bit. They just had an extra man sitting there. Chayak goes in. Puts down the... Okay, no.
Oh,
no, man.
No.
Chayak. He dashes forward. Permafrost's going to stun him up. 1-1-3 will take him out. Lenses tries to save the day, but... Yeah, the first one, Hilly was a little bit overeager. The second one, Chayak was way too greedy. Yeah, but BDS kind of cheated tempo a little bit. They just had an extra man sitting there. Chayak goes in. Puts down the... Okay, no.
Oh,
no, man. No. Chayak. He dashes forward. Permafrost's going to stun him up. 1-1-3 will take him out. Lenses tries to save the day, but... Yeah, the first one, Hilly was a little bit overeager. The second one, Chayak was way too greedy.
Good ward coverage from Vitality, but the backs are coming at a really good time for BDS. Here comes Paris.
Paris looks for Linces, will get him in the pit, but that quickness not really doing too much. The Permafrost though on Hilly, he goes back in with 100 HP, locks up Paris, who tries to dive away. The Emperor's Revive will lock him up. There's 2 kills already to BDS. Naku TP'd in, as has Irrelevant, but he's a mile away from the fight.
Show the fear of God to the other people on the Rift, really. Let's have him flash out just before Herald.
And Hilly walks back in! Oh, Hilly has the flash here, but he's locked up, stunned up, flashes the wall, and there goes the Arcane Storm. It's one of those moments that if you lose this fight, you just delay the game a bunch. 1-1-3 goes forward, they try and lock up Chayak. Immediately they dash back in, public execution going out as well as Ice is already killed off Hylissang. It's disaster for Vitality! Look at the storm, baby! It's a Tempest from Nuke. As BDS just absolutely wipe away Vitality at the Cloud Drain.
Awesome inclement weather down in the bot side.
It's not good for Linces. 1-1-3 and Paris are waiting just around the corner. Linces has no flash, has the cease and desist, might just go on to Irrelevant here. But Paris is there for the follow-up. Permafrost, CC lands, and down goes the Vi. Can't remember him flashing this game. I'm sure he has. Solar Flare just gets the tip of it. Zenith Bait going in as well, but Hylissang engages. It's like, you know he's round the corner, man. Paris goes in as well, lands the charm, is locked up with the cease and desist, but Linces pays for it with his life. Irrelevant diving onto the backline now as well, as Kazi is limping away from this. The all-out from Naku pulls Irrelevant over the wall, and Ice is dashing forward as well with the Valkyrie. Naku, he'll be the only one to stand while the rest of his team falls. BDS now knocking on the doors of the base.
Vitality have not been able to shut down the carries of BDS. Nuke and Ice have had 3 team fights for the grand majority of the game, and they've really looked comfortable with it.
Demolition, really, from BDS. They waited until they were at a powerful point of their composition. Vitality did give them a few extra money bags in the early game as Hylissang falls for the 6th time this game, but really not too much of a challenge it seems for BDS here in game 1. We'll see if Vitality can bounce back and make this a 3-game series, or if the way of the LEC will just continue. And it will be another clean 2-0. BDS are going to go 1-0 up as Chayak falls once more. And it will be another clean 2-0. BDS are going to go 1-0 up as Chayak falls once more.
Going towards the Dragon right now.
1-1-3 starting up with his bot lane pushing through. Nuke also has the push in the mid lane. Doesn't have level 6 yet, whereas Chayak does. And Chayak will try and work his way across. Paris splashing forward for Hylissang. The heal coming out as well. 1-1-3 diving in, and Hilly's dead for first blood. Chayak chunked out by Nuke as well. And now Linces needs to get away from 1-1-3 in Paris. Ice keeping Kazi at bay. Nuke kills Chayak. Kazi stunned. Lockup coming through as well. Kazi can look to jump the wall, but he can't get there in time. The CC from Paris into the Chain of Corruption, into 1-1-3 following up. It's cinematic League of Legends. They've got a widescreen, they've got some popcorn, they're just watching to see if something's happening. Paris goes in with the Magnet Storm, Cyclone coming out as well, a good double stun, but Paris kind of sacrificed himself here. BDS could have pathed out bot, were a bit greedy to try and get a bit of extra action in. BDS could have pathed out bot, were a bit greedy to try and get a bit of extra action in.
1-1-3.
And then Linces locks him up. 1-1-3 going back in. Ice coming in from the side as well. Linces healed up. Chain of Corruption going wide. Lince's obviously no Cyclone left. 113 dives back in. Again, the Hell Pick shield coming out. And he gets onto the backline, the Charm. 113 surviving for a long time here. Healed up as well with the Sundered Sky. Auto attacks in the end. And here comes Sire to try and save the day. Nuko in the end will kill 113. Chayak falls as well. Nuke does have the Shockwave here. Chayak has that Spirit Rush as well. We're fighting over the Drake right now as Hylissang has to pop the Wild Growth on himself. Chayak goes in, Charm wide though as Paris dives back forward. Chayak ignited, should survive through that. 100 health enough. Linces is on his way across, no Cyclone for him yet. Nuko with a good body slam. Redemption as well from Hilly will be enough to heal up Nuko. Paris low as he tanks up the tower. Nuke though tanks the next tower. Oh, that was really well played by Nuke. He tanks the tower shot as 113 starts to walk out.
The Seraphs onto the Orianna, that really doesn't help you in terms of your assassination. That 1v1, 113, a little bit left alone here.
Trying to dash away, the Cyclone going in, dash forward by Kazi, 113 falling low, Crescent Guard not enough to keep him alive. Now Paris is in the middle of Vitality as well. Nuke being forced to flash the wall, Irrelevant trying to get the hell out of there as well. Chain of Corruption dodged by Nuko, and just as we said things were falling apart for Vitality, they find 3 quick kills. Chayak's looking for more, as he did have that extra Spirit Rush charge come up. Does he see Nuko? I think perhaps now he's noticed. So there's a very angry Gragas on his way across. The Charm's gonna connect. Paris here as well, can't quite land the stun. Nuko gets the kill in time and now Irrelevant. You've got 2 tanks against the damage leaders of Vitality. 113's on his way here. And this is what I'm talking about. 113 with great dodges. Dodges the explosive cast, dodges the Charm, gets the Spirit Rush out of Chayak. Now the Riptail's gonna knock him up though. And Linces has his driving license. Get it, Max Verstappen on the phone because he's going for more as he dives in. Ice dead as well. Paris falls. Linces out of tower range now. Will go down in the end. Nuke trying to put the damage back onto Chayak. Kazi tanks up a tower shot. Can't quite get the damage onto Nuke to kill him off. Nuko looking for that explosive cast as well. Crescent Guard now back off cooldown. 113 goes in, but Lince is able to secure the Drake on the back line already. Nuke has been atomized. Paris trying to get in the pit, but the chase continues. Down goes Ice, he's melted. And 113 able to dash to the Gromp, but doesn't have a flash and doesn't really have a hope of escaping this. Chayak lands the Charm and buries 113. 3 minutes on the Baron, but they will be looking to try and take down some of these standing towers. Ice just jumped on immediately. The cleanse. Oh God, Ice. That was great from Kazi, but Ice's positioning there was a little bit aggressive. And it was worth it because Linces gets onto Ice, who has to flash the wall. Linces, though, going in with the decoy, will get the Cyclone movement speed as well and brings down the decimating smash. Hilly in the end forced to withdraw by 113.
Basically, you have to use your Cyanol anytime someone sniffs at your lane. That's a big problem because you can't push up anywhere safely. You have to put 4 people in your own jungle, and you can't answer this. You
can see Irrelevant was trying to team up with his the rest of his squad to try and defend through the mid lane, but that's a great Spirit Rush from Chayak because Irrelevant, his ultimate is stop. Chayak goes back forward. Irrelevant with a shield, still charmed in the end. Nuke trying to get him from the side, but Nuko keeps him at bay. And Vitality, Irrelevant just trying to act as that bodyguard. Charm just wide. Irrelevant goes in. There's a shockwave as well. Chayak not able to get out in time. I think the smite coming out alongside the damage from Nuke was enough. And now by Irrelevant, Paris will be looking for the engage here. Linces goes in. The Cyclone on the backline with the explosive cast is gorgeous, but Ice is untouched. Nuke able to get out of the back of the fight as well as Irrelevant is falling low. 113 pulled back. Linces diving back in and 113 will fall. Vitality find a pick of their own. The TP behind as Nuko looks for the flank. Nuke's gonna TP out. Nuko is there. Ice healthy enough for now. Cleanses away the slow. Irrelevant getting chunked out now.
He just doesn't
have the shield. He's just slowed permanently. Irrelevant goes down. There's minions pushing towards that bot inhibitor as well.
It's bad terrain for them. They really don't want to be stuck into that pit. Now Vitality, some way, by hook or by crook, they get themselves onto the Baron themselves, and that will twin perfectly into, of course, the Dragon spawn up there as well. That will be just a minute off. Vitality get to quickly recall, push out the map. As long as Vitality can just use the Baron buff they've just earned, sure, why not? This isn't Soul for BDS, and Cloud Soul's not the game ender for Vitality either. Plays through the side lane again. Charak's going to get himself some good gold there on that top lane turret. There's a teleport back to a Nexus turret to defend this now, actually. And yes, there was an objective bounty being claimed by BDS, but with double inhibs going down, Vitality love that trade.
Oh, 100%. Double inhib and the third one still being open in the bot side. You've got a minute 30 left on your Baron. It's so hard for BDS to defend. on the left side of the fight. Linces goes in with the Cyclone onto 1-1-3. Paris tries to find the engage on Hilly, but the rest of his team can't get close enough. Paris already down. Nucko has the explosive castle. The body slam's going to land as well. The explosive castle ice into the wall.
Shockwave.
Nuke with the Shockwave. 1-1-3. Still going to get charmed up here. Redemption coming out from beyond the grave from Hylissang. Now a 3v3 erupts as Ice, Nuke, and Irrelevant trying to maintain the defense for BDS. Linces dashing in. Baron has expired. These minion waves easier to clear for BDS, but still not the easiest as both the Nexus towers fall just to the incidental damage. Charm onto Ice, who immediately cleanses it away. Double super minions in every lane now. Linces walking up towards the top side. Irrelevant trying to keep him interested in the action. At least another charm from Chayak, and down goes Nuke. Paris back alive. The Spirit Rush charge available for Chayak as he dives onto Ice, who just tries his hardest but can't take down two. Linces survives, Nucko goes down. Irrelevant to Paris now just trying to clear out the waves.
They don't end the game though.
Now, Vitality continue to push in. Nucko for that flank position. Linces jumps in. There's the Cyclone. Oh, they just got to be dead immediately. Ice locked up. Nuke having to flash away. Paris diving in, but there's no damage left at all for BDS. Nuke's back on the fountain, and Vitality are going to make 1-1-3 join him there. A triple for Kazi to round it out, and we're for the first time in playoffs.
So there are two very good level 1 champions. One's the Nautilus and the Hook lands.
It does, and the follow-up CC. Okay, yeah, 1-1-3's dead.
Whoa!
1-1-3 is dead. The Solar Snare coming out for that extra bit of CC on top of the Hook. 1-1-3 was just in a bit of a greedy position.
We didn't even get to the rune page. We didn't even get to this before the first blood came through.
Nucko on his way to Meganar though, so it's a risky dive if you want to go for it. You kind of have to burst him out.
Well, they are anyway.
Nature's Grasp comes out. Paris looking for the knock-up. They'll get him. Meganar, twisted advance. Nucko gets towards the Mega, doesn't even need it. Paris dies to the tower. Nucko heals up. Or exhausted. Hook just wide from Paris. Hilly's going to land the hook back onto 1-1-3. Nuke's on his way across. Nature's Grasp coming out as well. Hilly should be able to tank this. Depth charge has been used, but there's the Twisted Advance follow-up, and Hilly is just deleted.
It is so easy to play around the Maokai ult. You're vulnerable during that, though. It is on cooldown, that's important, and you can't use it against the Maokai ult.
Chayak burns the flash, still gets hit with the root at the back. Paris does have flash of his own. Chayak's rebuttal was down. There's the flash hook. And there goes Mel. The root, though, onto Nuke means that he tanks up a couple of tower shots, has enough defense with the rest of his team just around the corner. And BDS now using these 6 grubs to great effect. They get the might, step charge onto Nuke. Ice with the spell shield, he'll heal up. Re-engage, Paris! Ooh, that was close.
Kazi flies through, Kraken Slayer first item. He hasn't gone for something like that. I mean, Kazi, hang on, buddy.
No! Paris misses, though! Kazi flashes away.
That is one lucky Kai'Sa!
Oh, he goes in! Kazi!
Kazi! What have you done, my son? What have you done?
Vitality have one extra player right now, but 1-1-3 push down the Nature's Grasp. Hylissang goes for the engage, rooted up immediately, and Paris going to get the lock up here as well. Hilly gets into the redemption just in time, but will fall to the ignite and the ricochet. Linces next on the menu for BDS as they find 2. Kazi dies as well. If only you had your flash or your cleanse, Kazi. Perhaps you could have escaped. Nucko diving back forward. The wallop goes wide on Irrelevant, who flashes away from it. Nuke looking for more of an engage as Nucko flashes to the safety of his tower. BDS find 3. They'll push for the turret as well. These 6 grubs are so powerful in a moment like this.
Especially with the hypercharger on the Jace, they'll take down the majority of that. The root comes through.
Oh, Flame Spitter as well.
That's aggro. Yeah. That's not what you want. It was a 3-for-1.
The Drake up in 10 seconds time. BDS will want to fight around that. Stop the soul point for Vitality as the Herald charges in, and Vitality obviously lose control of mid because of that Herald going forward. Paris still looking for the hook. Daisy's going to be the one to face check alongside Hylissang. Ice having to walk back. Hook lands onto Paris. He's rooted up, locked up. Paris is down. Irrelevant has a great flank here, though, on towards the backline, and Kazi dives in with a killer instinct immediately onto Ice. He'll take him out. Great from Kazi to avoid the oncoming Irrelevant. Nuke now left the rest of his team alone as Vitality have found 3 already. Kazi able to avoid BDS's search squad, and Vitality get out unharmed. I mean, there it would have been nice, you know, he would have gone a little bit too far. Nako's going to chunk out Nuke. Chayek looking for the root caller across the wall as well. 113 going back in with a twisted advance. Nako jumps over the wall. Nuke looking to follow up, but 113 is dead. Hilly's the master baiter, man. He's baited them all. Paris is on that front line. 113 is going to have to start to walk away from Daisy. Daisy down to 700 HP. The hook lands onto Hilly. He's locked up. Redemption comes down. There's a good equalizer as well as Chayek is forced to flash away. Paris is low. 113 on the front line. Nako shoves him back into his team, but pays for it with his life. Hilly's hook goes wide once again as Irrelevant now begins to step up, and Hilly's on the wrong side of the wall. Hook back by Paris. Chayek is waiting. Will land the root. There's a bit of damage into Nuke's back as well. Kazi with the long-range Prey Seekers adds a little bit of his own. With 113 dead, it looks like BDS have given up the ghost on the Drake. Interesting to see that they don't want to fight. Yeah, you don't have the smite, but you're 4v3, don't fight.
I think they're really scared because the two damaging members of Chayek and Kazi are still alive.
It's true. Chayek might be troubled here, though. Doesn't have the flash. Twisted advance goes forward. The Solar Snare for the root. Chayek brings down the ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. 113 there with the kill. Nuke's going to keep Nako at bay as well. The wallop does land the stun. False life still there. Nav into the wall. Nako not chasing any further. Will flash away. Nuke falling low, but where's the rest of BDS? Paris on his way across. Nako with no flash. Paris, you're going to land the hook? No. Nako says no. And Kazi chunked out a little bit. Relevant taking the blast cone away from Hylissang.
The artillery on both sides is really hitting because you think, well, Jace is the one, here comes the Marker, here comes the fight.
Hilly will tank it. The rest of Vitality able to avoid it. Hilly just dives into his demise immediately. Enough bushes for Linces to get close to this Drake. The Redemption coming out as well with the Drake already secured. Paris locked up. Kazi dives in. He tries to get onto ice, but he just doesn't quite have the damage. The Gnar into the wall will lock up Irrelevant, but 113 takes out Kazi. Nuke is fighting against two down towards the bottom side. Linces with the root caller. Chayek will take out Nuke. In the end, BDS do take the Drake, but they lose 3 lives for it. They immediately started the Drake. They get the TP coming out from Nako as well. Kazi is not here, but will have that killer instinct if some of that CC lands. Equalizer going down onto Hylissang. The Baron already low enough for BDS just to smite it right now. BDS secure it. Vitality looking for the fight. The hook lands onto 113. He will fall. BDS trying to get out now. Nako has the flash. And we'll have the Gnar. Irrelevant trying to dodge to the side of it. Oh! The flame spitter. Paris lands the hook. Nako with the Gnar into the wall though. And a hook from Hylissang onto ice. Means that he's going to get chunked out. Killer instinct in from Kazi. Ice trying to kill him off. Can't quite put the damage down. Irrelevant now. Alongside Nuke. Daisy will tank the tower. Irrelevant landing an Electro Harpoon, but one is reflected onto him, and that's the slow that Chayek needed. Nuke TP's out. Irrelevant just short of the Solar Snare. Able to get away with the movement speed from the Scrap Shield. Puts down another Electro Harpoon and should actually be able to escape. Might even clear out a bit of this wave on his way.
Close run things. Soul is spawning in 20 seconds and Kazi gets away with that.
Has his flash up. 113 going in for Hylissang once again, who doesn't have a way out of this. BDS pick up the first kill now. Nature's Grasp used. Chayek's going to reflect it. You can see the roots going back. Solar Snare for a little bit more, but Chayek's just trying to put a bit of damage into the looking still. Hilly's still stepping forward. Dredgeline comes out, gets the pull off. Now, still with the Baron, BDS pushing in, and if they can crack an inhibitor with this push, which they can, that's huge. They're looking for more, though. 10 seconds before the Baron expires. They knew that Nako was pushing in the side lane. Now he's back, flash away. As BDS escaped the clutches of that Dredgeline, it was Ice who had to get out. Solar Snare just wide. Nuke still on that front line. Nature's Grass coming out. Nuke with a knockback onto Nako, who tries to jump away. The hook coming out from Paris as well, but Kazi's dive onto the back line and Nuke's already dead. Chayek now flashing forward. Ice down as well. Kazi has done so much once again for his team. Is the trigger seed enough? They shield him up. Kazi survives through the equalizer. Vitality find 3 as BDS overstepped.
BDS, are they going to get away with 1 or 2? I think it'll be the both of them. That was a very important anti-hook and anti-kind of warding tool. Hylissang, hook for hook.
Hylissang hooked up. The equalizer going onto the backline. Hylissang has just burst. Kazi's there as well. He dashes away, but he's dead. The no flash on the Kai'Sa. BDS punish it, and now what are Vitality going to do? Well, there's only 20 seconds left on the Drake. BDS had left their mid laner as the second prong of their attack, and where he wasn't quite able to do damage to Kazi as we see the hook from Paris. Counter hook coming out. Hylissang falls low, but the ignite ticking on him will not be enough to kill him off. Vitality find another using the bushes from the Ivan.
They know the areas they don't have vision around. Yeah, there might be an ult coming over the wall.
Rebuttal's been used. 113 is going to nature's grasp. As soon as you see the rebuttal going down, that's the indication to engage Kazi with a great cleanse with a twisted advance immediately on Linsus. And that's all of the shields down. Chayak able to flash away. Kazi burned his cleanse to escape as well. Does still have the flash. But with Hilly and Linsus down, can Vitality hold the line? TP from Chayak towards the top lane. The inhibitor in the mid lane has fallen. Will BDS turn their eyes towards the Drake, or do they think they can finish it right here, right now?
Aganar is really the big playmaking tool to buy time. The wave clear comes through. 113, fantastic ultimate again. Such a good initiation tool throughout the series for BDS. It's not, however, the end. Chayak the same as well. That damage racks up so quickly. Blink and you miss it. Your health bar's gone.
Nako. He's going towards the Razor Beaks. Hilly pulled in. Hilly dead. Someone has to face check, and it was Hilly alongside Daisy. Nuke has a GA now as well, which makes it even harder for Kazi to actually find that damage. Nako looking for the Mega Nart, looking for that ultimate into the wall. Kazi takes a chunk. Oh, he's almost down to half HP already, and the equalizer available to Irrelevant. Redemption comes out, will heal up Chayak and Kazi, but they know they can't fight the Baron anymore.
Vitality are holding on with just all their fingernails attached to the cliff edge.
Hylissang goes in, the equalizer on the backline though, and Hylissang is dead! Hilly dies once again. And now Nako trying to get that Mega Nara up. They have cleared out the wave. They'll hold on for now. Hilly's 45 seconds away, but with the next wave comes the oncoming tsunami of BDS. Chayak looking for that Solar Snare, the CC. Vitality now trying to defend with 3 inhibitors down. They have good wave clear, but do they have the ability to stop BDS's advance?
Oh, they're trying to wave clear as best they can, but this is tutorial League of Legends. All 3 inhibs down, which means you get even more super minions. Can Vitality hang on? Can BDS goes?
He goes in, he looks for the Nara, he finds them, but his team is not there to follow up. Kazi dives in, and Kazi is met by BDS. Nuke will take him out. Hilly will respawn just to see his Nexus fall. As in the end, BDS will best Vitality.
It takes them a long time to finally drive the dagger home, but BDS send Vitality out